Good morning from a wonderful, cool Zhongshan, southern China. Riding down a little street called Walking Street. It's called Walking Street for an obvious reason, believe it or not. It's a pedestrian mall. But at certain times of the day they open it up for peak hour motorbikes. There's something you don't see very much nowadays. The three-wheelers got banned about 2 years ago. But some of them are still doing it outside of office hours because the police department that manages them only work until 9 p.m. and don't start again until 9 the next morning. So they know that they can get away with it. It's a little bit of personal freedom there, breaking the law. Anyway, we're 1 week after the presidential elections. It's Tuesday morning today. And because we're 1 week after the presidential elections, and because it's a schmozzle over there, we don't actually really have a president-elect. What we have is Joe Biden, announced by the media and anointed by many other world leaders. What's really interesting is the number of news reporters around the world who keep asking this question. Why is China so silent? Why haven't they congratulated Joe Biden? Well, the fact is they'll do the right thing. And then they'll wait until it's official. There's nothing so difficult to understand about that. When it's not official, you can't do it. So they're waiting. It's as simple as that. Now we're coming up to this junction here, and normally I would go straight ahead, but it looks like I don't have the lights in my favor, so I'm just going to do that. Turn right. There's a McDonald's here. And I'll be going there for a cup of coffee with my friend Mike later on the other side of the road. Shopping centre. It's a huge shopping centre actually, but it's mostly empty most of the time. All the shops are occupied. There's about 10 or 12 coffee shops, tea shops on the ground floor. There's loads of clothes shops, kids shops, lots of things going on there. There's hardly ever any customers. I'm not sure why that would be, because it's in a popular spot. Maybe parking's an issue. On the other side of it is a river. We'll see that in a second. I love watching guys like this on their bikes. They've got no idea where a straight line is or what it looks like. They just suddenly decide, I'm going to turn left. Now me, I am going to turn left. But before doing so, you can't see it, my head's on a swivel. I'm looking over my shoulder, and I'm looking over my shoulder a lot. Up there we have what's called the Zhongshan Eye, which is the same as the London Eye, I expect. Just a little bit smaller than the London Eye. Not much. Zhongshan River. It's called the Chi River, and it's part of the Pearl River Delta. This area used to be a massive area for factories. When I first came to China, all we had was factories and many dormitories, and that's a residual of them. You can see still there's a couple there. But pretty much all of them are getting or have been knocked down. This whole area is going to be a completely different area very soon. I've seen the plans for it. Another shopping centre, believe it or not. But it's obviously planning for the future, because after they built the shopping centre, they're going to build something like 400,000 apartments. This place has been like this, and this is very unusual in China, it's been like this for approximately 2 years, maybe 3 years. It's all finished, but the company that built it went broke and weren't allowed to sell it until they sorted out their financial affairs. Very strange rule here. You can't make money when you're in debt, so it gets very difficult. They had to go into all kinds of banking arrangements, but they got it sorted out. I've got a green light here. Oh, Have to be quick. And I was quick enough. Anyway, the back of it's still a building site. The front of it, all finished, beautiful. And the problem was they didn't put enough parkland in there. There's a requirement in China that if you build property on land, you need to have green space. They didn't put any green space in it. Consequently, the government wouldn't let them sell anything in there. People do that a lot. Just a quick turn right without an indication. I'm going to try and do a turn left, but I've got cars coming behind me, so it's not really a good idea. That's what we can do in China. I'm pretty sure if I did this in any other country of the world, apart from perhaps Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Southeast Asian countries, I'd be in all sorts of trouble. Not here. It's just a normal thing for bikes to do. Let's find open space. Did you notice he was on his telephone? That's a very common thing. Up and on the curb now, I'm actually legal again. I was not legal before, but nobody cares. I was not legal when I was on the road. Nobody cares. But I'm legal now. Personally, I prefer it the other way. Over there you can see the back end of that shopping centre. And we're going to cross the river again and then go for our little coffee. And that, I promise you, is something that would not have happened a few months ago. Something has happened in China to make people stop at zebra crossings, pedestrian crossings. Didn't used to happen, but it sure as hell does now. There's another shopping centre there, lots of modern stuff going on. And there's the Eye. Bit of a bridge in the way there, sorry. You see the Eye in the distance. There's that huge shopping centre. It's only 7:30 in the morning, so... No, sorry, it's 8:30 in the morning. I went out at 7:30. I've been riding about an hour now. So there's my McDonald's. I'm going to sign off here, go and have a cup of coffee. See you all later.